Hi there, Virgo, and anybody else tuning in. Welcome, welcome. By the way, right before we begin, you don't have to be a sun sign Virgo to resonate with this reading and to be watching, okay? It's not like, well, I'm not a Virgo, but yeah, am I in trouble? No. You could be a freaking sun sign Aries, you could be watching this reading and you might resonate with it pretty profoundly, and that might actually be very much true in general if you have a lot of if you have a like on your Facebook. I'm seeing someone suddenly gets like a notification. They're like, wait, what? Who said what? I'm hearing that. Like there's something kind of surprising, like kind of shocking. Even, oh my god, I'm seeing somebody in a diner. I'm hearing a diner. I'm hearing the letter R. I'm hearing Reston. I think that's a city in that's the name of a city. Yeah, okay. Anyways, Reston, Virginia or something like this. Anyways, I'm hearing rest. Like someone's in like a restaurant. No, you guys, like world 10 ups, they meet the love of their life. I'm hearing this, you guys. Or going through right there. No, they meet the love of their life. This might be someone, the first time you're meeting them. I'm hearing this for a number of you. Someone's like, love at first sight. I'm hearing, hold on, Sean. No, stop talking. They're like, their friend is there with them. I'm hearing them. They're like, holy shit. They're even with like their family member. I don't know. This is like something very, the timing of this is just like, I'm hearing Will Rogers Stadium Park. Someone's like at a park. This came through another reading. Okay, anyways, no. Now, Virgo, I was meditating your energy. I'm hearing the time is right, but it feels wrong for whatever reason, like, or there's just something off about the encounter, maybe the timing of it, whatever it is. Now, Virgo, I was meditating on your energy. This is your Jupiter and Pisces series. This is a transit that will approximately span about 3 years. We've got, Jupiter is relatively slow moving. Now let's just get on with it. No, I have to get to know her. I'm hearing that. Who is that? Where does she go? Where I have to go find her. I'm hearing that. Oh my god. Okay, wait, is this love or is this like love? Who, what? I'm hearing what? Hold on. There's somebody, and maybe this is even a dream. 1 second. Someone's even relaying something to someone. You know that moment when you're just like, I can't explain right now. You just gotta run. It's like something like that. Father, this person's like, what's going on? Wait, tell me at least the final score. Like, are we gonna be like on the shore together? Like, Jersey Shore? Like, what? Just give me the flavor here. Like, are we gonna, I don't know what that's going to, like, somebody maybe is working with someone on something and they get interrupted. It's like, they just almost like, they drag the car with the pump attached still, okay, down the road. Like, it's something like that kind of vibe. No, okay, hopefully not, but Father Pentacles, it's like, Peter, pardon me. I don't want to get involved in your information here. I'm hearing your information, the Hierophant reverse. But I do need to understand better. Is this a closet scenario, or is it like a Lifetime movie of a full-on film? You see the way that was like a cloud tower. Oh my goodness. I don't have time, Marty. I need to go, okay? She's making out with another man right now. Oh, I got goodbye. They like kicked their friend like out of the apartment. I'm hearing that as well, out of the room. Strength in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. Oh my, okay, this could also be them with themselves. It's like, I don't have time for this right now. 3 of Pentacles and bright 6 of Cups in reverse. Like, okay, now for a number of you, somebody has like, oh my god, they're so attracted to somebody here. Father Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. It's like, I'm hearing, ba 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 da 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 bum bum da 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 ba 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 da ba bum bum ba. I'm seeing I'm here. I see me after class. I'm hearing that someone's like writing on someone's paper. Maybe they're even at work. They're supposed to be paying attention. They're not. I'll just come out. They're not. 10 of Wands reverse. They got a boner going on here with the Ace of Wands. I don't know. It's like weird though because it's at work. It's clear. It's almost like cleaning something off the table. It's like I will not be available. Don't call me after hours as well. I am not available for. They like are not giving even like any attention to someone else in this space. It could be like maybe there are numbers of people. There's like what are they growing by the minute now? Like, okay, it was like now she popped up, that they popped up, and I am not ready for this interview. Goodbye. lullaby, lullaby, you need a lullaby, goodbye. They're like telling their friend, like, I really don't, goodbye. I don't know, let's clear. There's something so awkward here. This person doesn't understand. Maybe it was somebody in the environment. I don't know, Walter. I think you talk about the waiter. All right, goodbye. All right, goodbye. I don't know. The waitress gig is what we're talking about? Like, we're... Okay, bye. It's like that moment, like it's a classic movie scene where like someone sees their crush, they have to go run. I'm hearing land. I gotta land on all fours. Just like let me focus. I'm hearing that. I was like, I'm seeing like the flying monkey. Is that what it is? Something is flying in the air. They're like, I gotta land. Okay, could be a metaphor. All right. Anyways, someone's like, oh no, they gotta go. They're like, I don't have time for this now. Their friend is like, okay. They just feel their wind. They're like, oh, he's not in the mood apparently to talk about math problem, square root, daughter cups in reverse, sun in reverse. I'm hearing ribbons. Anyone? This person's awkward. Like they feel awkward in relation to what's going on with the person they're with. Like I'm talking about, let's say two friends are meeting up. Okay, like all right, it's like they're feeling like weird. Somebody sees maybe again like somebody they know even in an environment, and I'm hearing team. Remember, I'm hearing, I will remember you. I'm hearing, just kidding. We have to continue. It says somebody even like makes a joke. They got a straight face on their face. When they got a face on their face, they got a mask on. Maybe they're like, I don't know. Let's put somebody's also. They're like looking at somebody walk by. They're like, I have to make eye contact, bro. Shut up. Don't freaking. I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, star in reverse. Where's my seatbelt? Gosh, 5 of Pentacles are bright. Their friend is like, are you like secretly Roman? And I just like, I'm the only one who did not get the memo on that. Like, let's clear it. You are a Roman. No, you're there. Like now they're seeing everything that's going down. Maybe even this person is acting a little out of character. It's like this is someone never seen their friend like this. It's like maybe they're even, I don't know, they're wearing something different. It's like I never saw him dress up like this. Okay, it was weird. He never orders wine. He ordered wine. He never said he liked French food. I'm hearing delta waves. I'm hearing sinusoidal equations. Like I don't know. Anyways, maybe someone's like really into like mathematics. Okay. Anyways, not to stereotype. Mathematics anyways, no judgment, but like, oh, he's into mathematics? Okay, swipe. No, I don't know, like, maybe, one second, maybe that's how they feel, maybe they're just dorky, like, I'm hearing, I'm never gonna dance again, guilty feet have got no rhythm, da-da-da-da. I'm like fucking seeing that, I'm seeing someone looking at someone, like, they're like, I can't. Bro, don't talk to me right now. I'm in London time. I'm in the time zone of London. I'm not feeling well. They're like making excuses for why they cannot have like a proper conversation bro to bro. I'm hearing it like in this way, like about what they were talking about just a minute ago. It's like it's weird. Someone's behavior maybe even just like shifts, it just changes like within a matter of minutes. Now I'm hearing Shakey's Pizza. Okay, I'm not gonna get on your case about this. Do you want Shakey's Pizza? You want to go get food together? Should we go? It's like simple equations, simple answers. I am sorry I can't hang out today. I gotta go home and I'm not ready for the portrait that we need to paint together. You're gonna have to do it on your own. Goodbye. Like they like kind of like dismiss, like it's like even like I'm seeing like a CEO of like a business. They're like they can't hang out. They're calling it hangout now. Like with their, I don't know, with the people who work in their company. They're like, I can't, they're making up some silly excuses though. It's like, I got to watch Saturday Night Live. But it's weird because it's funny because the excuses, like this person doesn't really even try to give like a valid excuse. It's like the CEO who's like obviously falling in love, okay? But they're like not even trying to really, they're losing professionalism. This way, like, I don't know, at the table. Rock? Wait, you got something going on with her? I'm hearing it in this way, like, this person feels awkward. Like, they're like, I have to be silent on the date. Like, between them. It's like something, it's like, oh my God. You guys, okay. There was a reading we did. By the way, I'm channeling. This is a channel message in addition to working with the tarot cards. Okay. Somebody's like, I don't know if I can, like, save her son's, like, message for his father. I'm hearing that, like, for her. It's like, maybe it's even that moment, like, they do maybe start talking about something, but they're totally consumed. Like, I don't have time to explain. Like, she's gonna go marry another man right now. Just a minute. Give me a sec. Like, they're not concentrating anymore. Okay, well, we got the point. All right. Oh, no, okay, fine. You don't need to explain to me. I'm hearing explain. You don't need to explain anything to me. I'm fine. I'm fine with sitting here like I am who you know. Somebody that you used to know. Somebody that you used to know. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody, like, calls this person's boss. They're like, he's acting like he's Benjamin Franklin and he's, like, buttoning down his whole shit. Okay, like, at the dinner table, he's acting real, like, hey, sweetie, like, over there. Maybe this is actually, like, someone is acting a little, like, I don't know. They got maybe hearing prey drive going on in the work environment. They're like, I don't know what that's all. You guys, let's clear it ground. No, let's clear it ground. I'm hearing, my name is Wiley. I'm hearing Gray. Grey's Anatomy. I don't know. Okay. Okay, and then yeah, continue. It's like somebody's like talking to this person. Maybe they're like now interviewing. Can we get some organization up in here? It is a Virgo reading, right? Okay, like, no judgment, but like, well, it is a Jupiter and Pisces Virgo reading. So we do have an excuse for why things are feeling like mashed potatoes a little bit. Jupiter will dip back into Aquarius, though, so we will have a little more seriousness, possibly. Eventually. Possibly. Eventually. Possibly. Okay. You guys need to talk. Eventually and possibly, you're going to figure it out on your own. You got your own equation, apparently, and I'm not involved. I don't know what that was linked to. It's like somebody even dismisses themselves from their own really important, like, managerial conversation with, like, everyone in the company. And, like, hello, Melissa. Like, just a day ago, this person was maybe extremely, maybe even into this project. And it's like, then they, like, switched, like, suddenly. Like, now, we were saying, in the Gemini reading, where's the hairband? We just keep pulling the hair back, but, like, not tying it. Like, can we get a knot in here? Like, what? Okay. Let's tie the knot already. Okay. For a number of you, I'm hearing, yeah, I know her. They're, like, talking under their breath. Psst, psst. Yeah, I know her. I know. Yeah, I know her. I'm hearing that. The doe-eyed dewy beauty over there. I'm hearing that. I don't know. Darn it. Damn, stop. Are you hitting on her? I'm hearing that. Like, I'm hearing they work in law enforcement. I'm hearing that. They're lawyers, possibly, or they're going to be. They're studying law, possibly, for a number of you. I'm hearing something about Land Rover. They're like, are you hitting on her? Hold on. Let me get my mustache on right here. You are her man? I'm hearing that. It's like they start getting, like, fucking weird with somebody else in the freaking, I'm hearing restaurant as well. I don't know what's going on. Is this a Sag reading? Okay, hold on, Virgo. Let's split the pie fairly now. It's like Virgo. I'm like searching for Virgo in this reading, I swear. This is not a Virgo reading. It doesn't feel like a Virgo reading, but it could be, of course. It's like, peekaboo. Okay, fine. I am a Scorpio, sun sign, but I have Virgo as my moon. Damn. I'm hearing cheating. I'm hearing that. I don't know. On the math test, like, they're at work, but they're, like, fantasizing about someone. That's maybe how they feel. Let's clear it around. They gotta say something to this person. They're like, no. Oh, fuck, no, I cannot not say something. They're acting awkward. They're walking around in circles. They're like, yeah. I'm literally seeing that. I'm seeing someone, like, they're feeling real weird. They're like, why am I doing this? All right, I am not on a baseball field. Like, hello, hey. I'm hearing that. They're like, I'm Joe Jonas. My name is Joe Onus. I own all this. Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's me, and this is my party as well. You're invited. It's like, breezy. I'm hearing, bring on the breeze, baby. Make it easy, though, on her over there in the corner at the left. Yeah, she's all right. She's cool. I don't know what, like, somebody, it's like they're trying to be super Swayze here. They're trying to be really cute. I'm hearing cool. I'm hearing funny, and they want to cut a coupon out at the same time as all that. It's like, I want to be everything as well. I want to also, though, make sure she doesn't think I'm, like, you know, hiding anything. What is this about? So somebody is, like, obviously maybe trying to make a real good impression on someone as well. I'm seeing someone kicking up their feet at, like, a restaurant. They're like, looking at someone. It's like, maybe they just feel weird, like, what is this, like, pregnancy? Okay, I don't know. They maybe feel like they're giving birth. This came through in a Cancer reading about a few weeks ago back. Okay, let's get back into it. Virgo. We will call you a Virgo. But maybe even if you are, let's say, sun sign, of course, it's a Virgo reading. Welcome. But if you are, yeah. So the Virgo is, like, bringing their luggage, like, do you have space for us? Like, we, like, put our luggage down, like, alright, excuse me. Are you the Virgo stealing my reading, yo? Like, step to the side. Alright, I don't know. Let's just clear it. Someone's getting competitive in the environment. It's like, are you sitting on her lap? Are you guys doing homework together? I'm hearing that. Like, this is someone maybe picking up on the attraction. It's like, we did 2 math problems together. What? Like, 2 is like, how many times? 2? So, okay, the total's 4. Like, come on. What is this? The little games you're playing? 4 of Swords, Reverse, Son of Cups up right now. Somebody, I'm hearing, there's a lot of stuff going on in the environment here. Somebody maybe feels like they're getting competitive even with themselves, okay? I'm seeing someone, they're just, like, in their head. They're, like, they're hiking it up. They're, like, I have to tone down my tone of voice. It's like they've got this whole thing. They're like, I gotta talk perfectly with the perfect tone of voice. I gotta be, everything is on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I am gonna remind myself that I'm Roman and I'm rude at the same time sometimes. You know, not too nice, not too mean. I have room in my back of my car if she needs a ride. I'm hearing that. Okay, I will just be like, not much over here, soaking ballots. Anyways, I don't know what is going on. Okay. We are printing something here with the Zone of Pentacles. Let's go. Or reviewing something. Again, I'm seeing, like, even a lawyer. They're, like, looking over papers. It's like, maybe someone's getting audited. I'm hearing centennials. I'm hearing, on television. It's funny, because I'm actually looking at these 2 products, and they are, I got them in Korea. Well, I found this brand in Korea. It's been a while since if this was the same product, I'd probably have to toss it out. That was a little while ago. And these are natural products. They don't have preservatives really in them. So, it's good to keep moving through, you know, to keep it fresh. But anyways, I found this brand, and yeah, no, somebody's like maybe even introducing themselves to someone. Like, I found this, again, the point being in Korea, and they're just, yeah, okay. It was like, so somebody is even, yeah, no, they are introducing themselves to me. Hi, hey, I gotta relax it. Okay, can't be nervous. Where's my hair? I gotta all right. I am so manly. Oh my god, wait, she's a fucking wizard. Okay. Somebody maybe is intimidated. They feel like maybe they don't know how to approach someone. They feel like literally anything that they say, they're thinking, they're the devil's advocate for their own story here. They're literally thinking, if I were to welcome her to also my side of the formal, attired fence situation, like maybe maybe there's a whole thing here that is really actually so, wait, one second. Bonaparte, I'm hearing that. Bonaparte? Bonaparte. Someone, there's something like, I don't, it could be a metaphor, it's something maybe cultural or something. They like maybe even want to invite someone somewhere. It's like, welcome. It's like, okay. But this may be like in their mind, they're thinking they're trying to time it out. Now, you got a slinky, bro? I gotta just play with the slinky. You got a slinky? It's like, they don't even like listen for their answer. They're trying to busy their mind with like proverbial questions, you know, like would be's, should be's, like they're just talking because their mind is racing. They're freaking out. The friend is like, yeah, I sort of think I might have it. They're like, okay, shut up. I gotta go to the mall now. I'm hearing that. Let's clear. I gotta buy her a new party hat. The last one was for the black party. It's old. Last party, it's nice, outdated. I gotta get her a new party hat. I'm hearing that, like, what? Maybe someone knew this person and they had a previous experience and it was really pretty at that moment in time, and then it got a little weird. This person wants to know, though. They're like, are you like an igloo to her? Like, I don't understand. Are you like, or you're on good terms, or what is going on? It's like, I'm not ignoring her, and that's the point. So they're like, I don't know, it's weird. They're trying to dismiss this other person. Yeah, they don't want to get into the details with this other person, but it's like, and it can be someone in their environment. It could also be themselves to a certain extent. Take it as you will. It's like, am I being perfectly honest with myself right now? Tower and reverse. Like, I don't know. Let's clear it. No, they're really attracted to somebody. That's like the moment when the news has no more news. And the news is just rotating on the luggage track. Like, abandoned luggage. Same story over and over and over again. Yeah, it's obvious. Like, someone's really attracted to somebody. 9 of Swords are right, but like, why are we so... Let's clear it. So won't you... stay with me. Listen, I'm seeing it happens. I'm hearing it happens. Like, they have the moment. Like, it's like, again, trying to like time. It's even 2 people in a restaurant. We said this came through in the Gemini reading. It was the Mercury and Aries reading. 10 of Wands right there. No, they're like, I can't give up. They're trying to just tell them. So blah, 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 blah. They're like, I have to have the opportunity. Let's clear and gone. I gotta melt her ice cream going down. Damn it. What was that? I gotta melt her ice cream cone down. I'm hearing that. Somebody could be practicing something with, they're like talking to themselves even, like preaching, self-talk, 3 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Cups upright, 10 of Swords in reverse, but they may have some sort of coach here. Temperance in reverse can be a spirit guide again. It could be their higher self, it's like, what did you say? Like, be serious about this. Temperance in reverse. They're building something up. Okay, now I'm seeing someone finally, like, it's that moment when you're like you see somebody kind of pacing around you in a room, and it's like you really want to sort of connect with that person, but there is a moment of dishonesty. I'm hearing that with the discussion that you feel you would need to have. Oh my, so I don't know, take it you well, but the 3 of Pentacles are right. Oh, it's really intimidating. Why, Sean? Because I'm hearing that because she's like believable and I'm not. Okay, is this like okay, let's clear it. Is this like there is like a subconscious possibly fear here to some extent with the 4 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, but it's not really realistic is what I'm hearing. Maybe it's a cultural thing, it's a language thing. I don't know how to talk to her. I'm gonna need to part her hair. I don't know, where her part should be at. Like, that's why I need to get her the party hat, dude. Okay, now you got me, right? I'm hearing that. You're gonna cover up her part where you would have needed. I'm seeing like a guy wants to part a girl's hair. It's very interesting. And take it as you will, what is gender? But it's like, they want to sort of like, we all have yin yang energy, right? Masculine, feminine, expressive, receptive. So it's like, but it's like they want to like part this person. Like, it can be a sign of intimacy. Okay, showing like, hey, I also like am acknowledging you. Take it as you will. And okay, for a number of you, I'm hearing distinctly. Wow, interesting. It also reminds me, though, yin yang itself. We say that there is a part, right, that we split, but that is sort of symmetrical, interesting, but in an indirect way. I'm hearing that as well with the Dodge Swords right, Hangman in reverse. Let's clear it around, So maybe it's something even that's like a gesture. Okay, now I'm seeing like this person's like, no, I want to put. They want to put a party hat. They're making a big deal. I have to go buy a party hat now, and they want to put a party hat on this person's head. This person doesn't want a fucking party hat. They want to part ways as well with you right now because you're kind of in the way. No, it's like, let's clear it around. Like, no, they're like, excuse me, like, you're being really rude right now. Okay, I'm hearing that. Hangman in reverse, Tower in reverse, like, they're getting fed up. Like, in the meantime, this person thinks they're being really hot. I'm hearing that as well, the way that they're walking and talking with, I'm hearing woo la la. I'm hearing woo la la. Like, I don't know, somebody's like easily amused here. I don't know, maybe they're a Gemini, they got a lot of Gemini, no judgment, but they're just like kind of, I don't know, darty, dynamic. They're not understanding. I'm seeing someone here, maybe they're just in that moment. They're just in that moment. They're taking on that energy with the star upright. By the way, I have so much Gemini. I am not trying to like undermine any frequency here. It's the rainbow, baby, the star upright, all frequencies. But there's just this, Gemini can manifest. I'm not always how you manifest it, but Gemini can manifest as a sort of darty, flirty energy. And one can have Gemini energy alongside, let's say, something so deep as Pisces, as Cancer, water signs, even Scorpio. Like there can be even overlap of those. Actually, I have those exact placements. Pluto for me, and it's funny because I have a lot of Scorpio. I actually have Mars in Gemini in the 8th house. So for me, I've got freaking That exact thing. Okay, so take it as you will. You know, it's like, just to give an example, that two frequencies that are so-called polarized from one another can coexist, and they always can find some common place balance, right, in space in them. But okay, Five Pentacles, Devil. Now, for a number of you though, yeah, no, it's like this person's not understanding. It's maybe their friend. They're like, so okay, anyways, I'm hearing same you too. Like, it's not, you can tell your friend is not paying attention anymore. They're answering, but you're like, oh, he's distracted. Star upright, Father Swords upright. You lead out of the star with the Death card. Oh my God, I'm hearing, hey, Hollywood, hey. They like finally make eye contact with this person and their eyes are just like on them. Let's clear it. I'm hearing, ha ha ha. I'm hearing that. Ho ho ho. I'm hearing, you got candy on your cone there, your ice cream cone. It's like they're trying to make a, I don't know, they're trying to maybe hit on this person. It's like this person is, they are really, I'm hearing they got a dark mystique about them. Interesting. Maybe they got like dark hair. I'm hearing it's specifically their eyelashes are dark. I'm hearing that. This could be a metaphor, or it could be a particular, you know, clue here with the Daughter of Swords right now. But they got like something about their eyes dark. Like, look at this Daughter of Swords. Yeah, there's something dark. Something is creepy. Maybe as well. It's like, okay, like she creeps me out. She's so like freaking. She's weird, but I like it. I hear that. Like, I don't know, you guys. We have the Death card making eye contact with the Daughter of Swords. Like, let's clear it. They're like, it's Scorpio rising, possibly for a number of you. They may have Mercury and Scorpio on the ascendant. I'm hearing that so strongly. Holy frick. They speak with their eyes. Oh, they do. It's easier for them. Yeah, it's like, if I ever forget my pen and I just got paper, I'm cool. Let it loose. Let it, yeah, fly away. I'm just like, look straight at them. I'm hearing that. They feel like they don't need words with the Death card and the Daughter of Swords. Now let's clear the ground. I'm hearing Soma so strongly. This has been coming through for like a while back now. Let's go until somebody's like, okay, shoot, I missed her on the carousel ride. Like, it's that moment you think that you had a moment with someone, you made eye contact. I'm hearing Elisa. Wow, Alyssa. I'm hearing that so strongly. It's like that feeling even in a dream, you're like slow motion, like running towards someone. But then it's like, it all speeds back up. It's like, it's even in a movie when something goes into slow motion suddenly and it's like your eyes meet and it's like, but then it goes back like, and the theme, I'm hearing song changes. Interesting. And it's like this person's kind of, even like, look at this person, like, I don't know, Franklin, sorry, I don't know, your name is what? I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. This person's like kind of ignoring them. Okay, Temperance, or even like looking at they could be famous for a number of you. They're real busy. They're like, I'm breeding fish in my pond. I'm hearing that. Temperance card. What do you want? You need food too? All right, I'll feed you too. What do you need? I'm hearing that. 3 wands reversed, 10 of wands upright. I'm hearing this person's like, oh no, I'm fine. No. Oh, she made eye contact. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that. 2 of swords upright. Ace of swords upright, and the Son of Cups in reverse. Justice in reverse. I'm seeing someone's like, a trumpet goes off, but it's like they could be announcing something in a big way. But it's like, I'm seeing that it's like inverted. It's kind of interesting. Is this a flute though? Okay, take it as you will. Justice in reverse, and the Daughter of Pentacles upright. Yeah. Something is inverted. Maybe it's like, even that moment when someone's just like, they feel like they made a major hallmark point here of something, even with someone, and it's like a big deal to them, but it's like, I don't know. I'm getting a little bit of like a breakfast, what is it? Breakfast, or 16 Candles, like vibe a little bit with those 2 characters. Like, a little bit of like a rolling of the eyes energy. Like, maybe the perspectives are just really different. Like, so what is that about? Let's clear it. No, they also feel like this person is kind of snappy and bitey, but they kind of like that. It's like, I like that she doesn't cheat with her words. I'm hearing that Daughter of Swords in the like this person maybe very honest, or like maybe they're very wordy. I'm hearing that with the Daughter of Swords upright, very wordy. They may be a wordsmith even, and like there's something going on here. Like, it's that person who treats this person kind of like rudely, but like they're fucking interested in that. They're attracted to them. Woo, Son of Cups. Oh, she's so hot the way she just stepped on me. Like I was like a caterpillar that didn't have potential as a butterfly. Like, I am hot for her. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing even the spirit guide at this point. I was like, okay, bro, like, you realize this is not in balance. We're not in balance here. We have it's like somebody kind of even like snaps someone out of something. It's like, yeah, no. Kurt, I'm hearing that so strongly. Kurt, yeah, hey, they're even like calling their friend. Like, it's like after they meet with them, they like observe their behavior a little bit. They're like, you gotta go back to, like, you know, like, bros are bros, like, for life. Like, you remember that mantra we were telling? Yeah, you gotta go back to that. Yeah, it's like, they're, like, I don't know, the friend is worried about their sanity. I don't know, let's go. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords upright, Father of Swords. But again, they don't really understand, like, take it as you will. Maybe it's just a scenario. This is just a situation. Maybe this person's just, like, what they feel is so intense. Like, most people will not really be able to relate to it from the outside in. Like, hence it's all in slow motion and it feels so profound. And then maybe again, that other person is their own being as well, another aspect of their own being. Now, Temperance in reverse, Empress right now. Maybe eventually they realize, okay, I have to get back to my whole demeanor here. How long was I swimming under the water for? Like, I see this as someone holding their breath and they're like, they go under and they're like almost like swimming underwater. It's going to be a metaphor. Jupiter and Pisces, like, damn, like, it really is a lot of water energy that we're dealing with. Neptune itself rules the ocean, so take it as you will. Neptune, Poseidon, these things. Big waves we'll be working with, 9 of Cups, and it's coming. Yeah, this is for an overview. I'm seeing a lemon tree. I'm seeing the seeds of a lemon. I'm seeing someone pulling lemon seeds, see the lemon out of lemon. Yeah, I'm seeing, like, someone's picking the seeds out of lemon, putting them on the side of a little table. Let's clear it. I'm hearing stand your ground, okay? I'm hearing that. Someone's, like, worried about someone. Listen, it's not a big deal. Just, like, chase it down with, like, a little talk, and then just, like, get over it. I'm hearing the Ace of Wands upright, Hermit upright, Temperance upright. They're like, yeah, I got you, bro. They turn around, they're, like, straight up, like, completely not focusing on even the conversation they had in the slightest bit with that person. They're like, I gotta meet with her again. What do we do? I'm hearing that. It's like they completely are like not, I don't know what to tell you. I'm hearing that. This is somebody else in the environment. They're like, they can tell that he's not working and he's not focused, and we can tell. Maybe it's even someone's parents. I'm hearing, yeah, he keeps like, I don't know, hitting his tummy and like calling himself Tarzan as well. I don't know, maybe this is like a behavioral thing. Somebody's like, they feel this could be someone with themselves. Oh heck, maybe this is a Virgo reading. Let's just back it up for a second. And maybe let's reconsider. Okay, Hermit. Okay, maybe this is a Virgo reading, and maybe there was a Virgo who's having a Pluto moment. Okay, possibly. Maybe they're even having an activation of Neptune in their chart. They're like, I'm in love. Okay, it's like it's exciting for them, whatever this energy is. Someone here, they're very excited with what they're experiencing, and set the frequencies aside. You could be a sun sign Leo, be watching this. You may have, for example, a lot of Virgo in your chart, or there just maybe is an activation of Virgo. Maybe there's just an activation of that energy. And simultaneous to, you know, Pluto or Neptune, for example, Jupiter and Pisces ruled by Neptune, even Jupiter with the Temperance card of Pride. That's also the ruler of Sagittarius, and Jupiter is very expansive, very excitatory. It's very much like, wow, 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 you know, and in Pisces it's super comfortable. So let's get back to it. Now let's clear it around. I'm hearing what day? Sunday or Saturday or whatever. I'm trying to like situate something, figure something out. Like, I just need to go. I got to meet up with again. That's all I know. It's like, they're not getting sleep. They're like staying up, like talking to like the Hulu cam. They're even like, they're videoing themselves. I don't know. They're doing some sort of like videography thing here. Let's clear it. They're videoing something. It's like a vlog or like a blog. It's like, you know, it's interesting. They're like kind of preparing even for something, or they feel like, I know I'm going to meet with them again. So they're kind of documenting something here. It's very interesting. Justice upright. Okay. And by the way, yet again, it's a guided message. It is a channeled message. So if it's going by quickly, you can slow it down by clicking the gear at the base of the reading. It's like, okay. After all of that time that we were listening to the reading, we say this now, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, I'm even seeing someone is like stalling in the car. They feel like they're wasting gas. I'm seeing that with the Temperance card as well, right? Like the friend is like, come on, we're stalling. We're just standing here. We're not even like deciding, like Death in reverse, I have Pentacles upright. Like, I'm seeing there are two things happening at the same time that are simultaneous. It's like we can't find a resolution for whatever reason because they're both happening at the same time. It's like trying to figure out where you want to eat, and meanwhile like trying to understand like the ethnography, biomolecular understanding equation of the emotional franchise situation of a message happening right now with same here, you two, yeah, like of an interaction that you're having, like, okay, let's clear it, maybe with both people, like justice, let's clear it, yeah, like something like this, let's clear it. maybe they're negotiating. This could be actually someone who is, well, okay, anyways. Let's clear it and ground. Ace of Swords leads you out. Say Eight of Pentacles. It could be a negotiation, but I'm really feeling that this is somebody, yeah, no. This is on an emotional level. This is somebody with themselves. Strength card as well. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe they're trying to synthesize like the way they will handle their emotions during even a physical interaction with the Ace of Wands and the Hermit. If this is the case for a number of you, maybe this is just like someone has not had an experience like this maybe ever. I'll say that. Even with the Daughter Wands of Bright, yeah, they're a little intimidated but excited. Intimidated but excited. The World in reverse. So which one will reign? King over the kingdom. Is it going to be, you know, the excitement, or will it be the like, I need to figure this out first and then understand it later? Interesting. Okay, so let's pull the cards here. Let's clear Gemini. I'm hearing it was a Gemini reading. We were going to say it was about a year ago, I think, or even sooner than that. It was about maybe 6 months or so. It was a reading where someone saw their friend, but they were with their friend in the car, and then they like told the friend, like, you have to get in the back of the car. The friend had to get in the back of the car, but this person was flirting. They actually invited this other person into their car. Oh my goodness. You guys remember that? And the friend had to sit in the trunk of their car, and they had groceries or something like that. They were eating the snacks. Okay, the moon upright. Let's clear it. Something like this. The friend's like hearing them flirt, like rolling their eyes, like, let's clear it. Moon upright. Now let's continue. Father of Cups. Father of mine. Tell me, where have you been? Da 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 da. They're even, oh my frick. Two of Cups with the Justice card. Woo! Lovers of the base of all that. Yeah, no, they may actually just like sacrifice their whole reputation on the spot right there, like just to have this moment with this person. Like, no, I need to meet with you. Like, they go down on one knee in the middle of the aisle. I can't wait till I get to the end of it. I can't walk all the way. Hi. Hey, yeah, it's me. My name is, like, you know who. Okay, Father Swords. You're not. I'm seeing that, Father Swords. Oh, shit, my money's falling out of my wallet all over the place. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a fool. I'm more of a fool than a mess. They are a thinker. This person thinks a lot. I'm hearing that as well. Their mind works. Yeah, their mind is all over the place. I'm hearing that, like, Star and the Ace of Cups. Fill me in. I'm hearing that. Star and the Ace of Cups. Maybe they're even very talkative, or they're able to hold a conversation, like, rather well when they're with usually most people. But there is maybe, you know, this particular situation throws them off for whatever reason. The Ace of Cups and the Star. Mirroring the Father of Swords upright. For a number of you, I'm hearing I'm melting. It's even like they want to go run up to this person, but right when they're about to, they get this like feeling of like, I'm frozen. You know that feeling? Ace of Cups upright, Star upright. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm seeing someone running and they feel, I'm melting, like, as they're running. It could be a metaphor, you know? Trying to build something up. But I don't know, take it as you will. And then it sort of dissipates. It's like, how do we manifest this passion? Maybe even it could be in a symbolic way. Like, somebody may have a disintegrated Mars when it comes to also their sun energy. Oh, so somebody, for example, may have like Mars square the sun, or Mars even oppose the sun. I'm hearing that. It could be maybe even by way of other factors in the birth chart. But there's just something going on. There's this dissonant energy in some way, possibly between, and this can also be the birth chart of a business. I'm hearing that. Take it as you will. Ace of Cups if you're watching for a business. The Star and the Ace of Cups upright. It's like there's something like when it comes to who I am in relation to my emotions. Wow, and my impulses and so take it as you will. Now, it's like I have an amazing product, but it's really that person who's like almost genius, but it's like they don't know how to market their stuff. It's like they become a marketer who sees their product. They're like, bro, it's genius. Like, are you kidding? Like, Six of Cups in reverse. Get out of your jammies already. I'm hearing that. Death in reverse. Let's clear it. It's like something, it's interesting. Okay, now Ace of Cups, this person is very tall, very lanky. They have like really long arms and legs. Possibly they might be an athlete. I'm hearing a runner. They are more like a chaser though sometimes. Wink, wink. I'm hearing that with a Star upright. And it's like this person, I don't know, it's funny. Maybe they're funny, but they actually, I'm seeing like their spirit guides put them in check every now and then. I'm hearing that. It's like we need to figure you like they're really smart. It's interesting. One second. What is smart? maybe they're actually even, they're psychic. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Cups and the moon, and I'm hearing the moon, the star, and the Mother of Cups. Like they have visions. I'm seeing this Nine of Cups. Oh my, they're like prophetic. I'm seeing this with the star and the Ace of Cups. Like they look up at this, they're very creative. Oh my God. Like they can bring a world from a space of silence. Wow. Like I'm seeing people all sitting in the dark, like they're sitting around a campfire, but there's no fire. I'm hearing it like this. And there's somebody who's breathing like light into the hearth of their discussion. Wow. It's like they are a seer. Yeah, they are. No question. Ace of Cups. People, like, they're amazed by them, but then there are maybe people who don't really understand. Maybe they're looking in on the space. They're like, you haven't figured it out though. And they could be themselves. They can be this person with themselves. Like, I feel like I'm not at that point yet where I can really figure it out. I'm seeing like Einstein in love. Like this is just what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing someone who is like a kind of brainiac and they just freeze up when they're around. Like, but it's because they feel like the equation is I'm hearing necessary for Dalai Lama to partake in the discussion of. It's like they're waiting on like some kind of sign. I'm hearing that as well, possibly before they actually reduce the variables and react. Finally, well, there could be a lot of, this is an orchestra. What the hell is going on? Mother of Cups upright, star, but no. This is an unusual situation, possibly, as someone sees it. Or maybe this is just a really unusual or interesting, okay, kind of mentality around a certain experience. Like maybe someone someone is having a very unique experience. I'm not going to say that that's not true. You got the star upright. Four of Cups upright, Mother Cups upright, Six of Cups in reverse. This is like someone is maybe even kind of feeling triggered. You have, Ace of Cups, yet again. It's like, this is a weird experience, like as someone feels it. And maybe they feel like there is something that is tantalizing. They're being tested, I'm hearing that as well. And maybe they're getting just like they're thinking a lot about it, okay? Getting caught up a little bit in their head and like how it's supposed to all happen. I'm hearing that, like... So, but the irony is that even if it is a very intense spiritual experience, there is still the humanity through which we live with this light and this experience, right? We take this experience that is spiritual, but we are filtering it through the lens of this human paradigm here. So we have to acknowledge as well the impulses of every planetary force as well that we are born from, we'll say, right? And then to say it in this way, like, we don't only have, this I say is more falling under the domain of ether as an element, but specifically water as well. And it's not only water, it is like important to integrate the other planetary influences here. Otherwise it's like, it will be like I don't know. It's gonna be like, let's clear it, hard to interact. I'm hearing that. And this could be a vision maybe someone has and they're just thinking, how do I manifest it in 3D form? It's something that's maybe very attractive, but then overwhelming. And maybe the sheer vibration of this interaction is what throws them off. Now, let's clear it. Let's backtrack and ground now. I'm talking about people who people have met, but take it as well. This is a general reading as well, by the way. The Hangman leading you out upright for a number of you. This is interesting because, well, okay, let's go back to the birth chart. I'm seeing like, it does come down to, we're seeing major merging here. Oh boy, Nine of Cups upright, Hierophant upright. This is very death in reverse. It's two moths, two flames. One story. Okay, now go figure it out. Okay, but don't go back to me. It's like, this is a mysterious sort of storyline. I'm hearing that as well, like situation. It's like, we have to run there, and then like the last point does not correspond to the next point. Like maybe it's something we have to ascend to understand this experience, and it's not going to be based on the last meeting point. I'm hearing it in this way. So it's like there is something that is maybe to be cultivated even in this experience that assists in better understanding the form that it takes on physically in the next chapters. In other words, you have to be super vulnerable to really, maybe as one might feel it, have this experience and to experience it fully to its extent. For a number with the Death card in reverse and the Nine of Cups upright and the Hierophant upright in between the two, this is almost like an enigma situation because we see something so dreamlike, imaginative, perfect almost, I'll say, but also illusory. Death in reverse is like, I'm at the mercy of that. I'm hearing it in this way, and the Hierophant between the two, like, oh, but wait. It's like the feeling you fall back on Earth. It's like, how do we, what? It's like the almost impossible equation. Now, let's clear it. there's a lot of reflection happening here. Some of you, and Two of Pentacles upright. There's a lot of mirroring, and this could be between soulmates. You have the Nine of Cups. Someone's dreaming of someone but this is like a parallel. It's vacillating. It's an experience or an energy that is like sort of, I'm hearing a song, Outnumbered. I think it's by, what's his name? Kearney or something like this. Andrew Kearney or something like this. Something Outnumbered. Okay, Nine of Cups upright. It's like vacillating, but then it is manageable, which is interesting. And you've definitely, this is a past life energy as well, of course, we'll say, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups upright. That's maybe what someone has deduced. They've come to the point of realizing, all right, sands of time really do, work in that hourglass. Like, okay, I don't know, let's clear it. Like, maybe this experience has sort of, provocated, we'll say, provoked the understanding more deeply of the notion of how time and space really evolve as, like, possibly non-existent. Okay, like this, like in the relationship, in the relationship with this person, and whatever manifestation of it or the experience of it, someone realizes like more deeply, wow, there's something that expands their consciousness. Like they realize like, whoa, I feel like I'm in the Matrix. I'm here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, like there's something like this. Ten of Pentacles upright, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. And so Ace of Cups, it's like, it's amazing, it's dreamy, it's like, wow, it opens my chakras. I'm hearing that as well. But then it's like, but wait, then they remember, oh, I'm in the shop. It's like, this came through in another reading, but it was where someone was like speaking to someone in physical form, but then they felt like they were interacting with that person in like another time and space, but it was weird because they had to manage that sort of vision with past life energy. I'm hearing that as well. And that was what came through in that reading. And it was like, they were trying to synchronize that with what they were trying to manifest like in this particular timeline with that person. Wow. It's like, they kept wanting, let's clear it. Yeah, it was that they knew it, they would speak a certain language of that person in a past life. And when they met them in this life, it's like they had this impulse or this urge to like speak that language, to speak that same language. And then, High Priestess, but so it is mutual. I'm hearing that. So then what is with the Son of Cups upright? Someone is, well, I want to be very careful with how we channeled this message because, this is a general reading. And so someone maybe though, they're even like, they are convinced that this is a mutual experience that they're having. And maybe they're even going to a medium and they're talking to a medium, by the way. So, okay. Well, we have to, So, all right, this is between you and your higher self ultimately, right? These readings, like, you got to come down to, like, what you're doing at this reading, and, let's clear it around. It comes down to how you empower yourself in any, obviously, situation. Not in a selfish way, okay, but like in a way where you're integrated with the collective, okay, also consciousness in that space where you say, well, I'm feeling more deeply integrated in the collective, and so that is also thereby, obviously, given that if I'm saying the collective, right, I'm obviously a part of that collective, and so I too feel empowered, so it's a synergistic space of empowerment. I'm talking about that here. I'm not talking about like, I am desperate to have someone to talk to. I mean, I don't know, love and light to everybody here, and we're all exploring this, right? We're here for spiritual growth. So, but it's like, it's not like, oh, like, I'm gonna just try and make a relationship happen, but with this person, like, I've never met, and like, they're not interacting with me. Like, I'm not talking about this. So I just want to make this clear because it's not fair to anyone in this situation if that's what we're thinking about. So, and so I have my situations here. I have somebody that I'm interested in, and I just want to make that so clear. And it's not somebody here who I've met via the channel. So just FYI. And I really, if that bursts a bubble, it may need to, because and for those of you who are viewing for like the first, second, third time, or you haven't been aware of what's been happening on the channel, people are like, they're feeling very connected enough to feel that somehow this is a very hyper personal situation between myself and the viewers, and it's not. And I don't say that in a mean way. I'm not trying to be mean, and I know places have trouble with that here and there, but it needs to be said, and I am sorry if that is the interpretation when it is. Let's clear it. When I don't mean it to be in that way. I'm not trying to in any way create a situation that also you feel codependent in whatsoever, where it's like you feel like I have to manifest this, like with anybody. This is like, and that is no. Even if you have a very strong connection with someone spiritually, what is the point on why are we here on earth? It's not to manipulate, right? It's not to manipulate the most favorable outcome for you to manifest. This is about no. Okay, 10, we are here to eradicate those, I think that we're here to help eradicate those driving, compulsions almost even, right? So understanding better the shadow. And so I'm not here to create even a story in someone's mind of thinking I have to manifest this with this person. This is more, this whole relationship can be you with you as well, right? We are sort of here having a dream, and I really feel that, we're all characters. So giving anyone too much importance in your life in the way of saying, oh my, even if you think they're a twin flame, even if you're convinced, even if you feel like absolutely, it is never that they are the film. Let's clear it and ground. Yeah, because it's you who is perceiving of everything altogether, right? To begin with. So if you are not the one storytelling, then who is, right? So take it as you will. Yeah, that is, where are you giving your power away to storytell in those cases, right? Why would you, so let's clear it and ground. Like, you are not here needing anything or anyone as well, and I want to make that really clear. If you do have a very strong connection with someone, even if it is a past life connection, it's not like, oh my god, we had a past life connection, and so we have to make it something that matters so much here. Like, this is no, at least I don't feel like this is the case. We're here, if you, have a connection that is kind of draining you as well, but it feels intense, like, and what is time? Like, maybe at a certain point, you're like, well, right now it's not feeding me. And so what is, so take it as you will. Maybe someone feels like they need to also cut ties with someone, cut cords with somebody. I'm hearing that as well. And maybe someone has actually already done that. So there could be two sides of a story, take it as you will. But again, with the moon upright, it's like, just because there's a very intense interaction even that takes place, it doesn't mean that, it doesn't really mean anything necessarily as well. It is what you ultimately make it with the moon upright and the two of swords. So maybe someone's just coming down to it. Maybe they feel like they maybe feel kind of conflicted because there possibly were a number of opportunities here, and that can be a past life impulse energy where we say, what is this feeling where I feel like I want this, but then I resist it? What is this feeling where I feel like I imagine us together? I'm hearing that as well. But then, and this can be also a project. It can be an energy that you want to incorporate into your daily life, that you feel you have to get brave with in some way. Like, if you feel like, you sort of, I don't want to say self-sabotage with things that you love or want but there may be certain things where you say, well, I do want this, but then why do I hold myself back? That may be a past life, pattern impulse, and that is something of an enigma, and it is because maybe if it is attached to a person that you feel you have these experiences through who trigger these shadow, I'm hearing storylines for you, then maybe it's that they are a teacher of that particular space of your consciousness, right? It doesn't make them the story. And I just want to because and so if that's what you're here for, then you need to stop watching these readings because it's not helpful to you. And I don't want that. That's not my intention. And so I am observing that in my life, and clearly enough to reflect that vibration outwards so that we are not harvesting that energy here and hosting it. So let's clear it. The Fool and the Seven of Swords. So let's clear it. No, so maybe for a number of you, this is also a connection that somebody feels has a lot of potential, but it does have to manifest first on a vibrational level that is truly resonant. In other words, maybe someone felt like, hey, I feel like we have so much potential, and we could have literally had it all, but for whatever reason, it just didn't happen. And I'm seeing that with the Fool in reverse, looking back at the Nine of Cups. And so maybe it's like in some way, like somebody felt defeated with that. It's like, oh, I had the chance, but I had the opportunity, I didn't do it. And, but there was a reason for that. It's like the universe is not like stupid. Like, it knows when something is truly right? Like in resonance. Okay. Like when the frequency is when it's meant to be, so called. Like, we've experienced those times where things happen seamlessly. We don't need to try, right? It just sort of poof, it just happens. Like, and that is, that is like making very clear and obvious, like the hand of the universe that is guiding our interactions here that are for the best of all, and the Nine of Cups. So I believe if something is not manifesting, what's all the commotion around it? Okay. It's not really anything. And I wouldn't come to say, oh my God, it's not meant to be, or it is meant to be. Like, if you meet someone, you went on several dates, it's like, you can meet that person in 10 years and like time does nothing but like everything in a way, and like then it's like the time just feels right and you see that person totally different way. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like if something is not, in other words, manifesting, I feel that on some level it is not really meant to be, right? I mean, feel free to share your thoughts on that, you know, with your with yourself. Okay, because like comments are turned off here right now because we have also been dealing with some stuff on the channel. I just want to sort of, because again, it is you with you here, and we're here for you to reflect your story with yourself, ultimately your higher self. So 2 of Swords upright, full in reverse. Now let's get back to it. Let's clear it around. Let's clear it around again and again and again. Yeah. So there is a lot that needs to be cleared here in relation, and I'm just a channeled message. Always take it as you will. If it resonates, wonderful. If it doesn't, that's fine too. The mother one's upright, the father one's upright. This is something that, you know, First of all, it is on the basis of vulnerability. I feel that even this connection is to begin with, like, it is born from the seed of honesty. I'm hearing, and I don't want to say innocence, but the innocence, I'm hearing the openness, even we'll say, of the mind to love, purely to love again. Like the fact, I'll say it like this, I'm seeing like someone realizes like the fact that I even feel like I fell in love once with this person proves to me, I'm hearing someone telling themselves this, that in a certain way, okay, I was holding the frequency of love with them. Wow. So it's like interesting. How do we say it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you feel like something was, it's obvious. Like the fact that we even, the fact that it got even to this point, let's clear it. So someone is maybe trying to, they feel like kind of that it is an illusion. Maybe they feel it's too good to be true. What's that about? Seven of Swords falling on the ground there. It's when they think of it, they're trying to understand. I'm hearing this so strongly. I'm filing for divorce. Lovers upright, 6 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse. So maybe there was something here, like maybe when they initially met this person, there was a complication to the contract or to the context, and maybe they realized like it's not worth trying to get this off the ground while I'm like handling the situation. It's like, so they kind of, and there were enough situations that made it so clear like it's not meant to happen right now. It's just not meant to be. Maybe they, like, you wanted to call that person, their phone number got deleted, or like, you know, your finger hit the end button before you could call, you know, something like this. And so you dismissed it, or somebody dismissed it. Again, I'm seeing someone maybe even like met someone. Now, actually, like, and they were thinking, this is my opportunity, but then they just, for whatever reason, maybe they just didn't take it on. Okay, 9 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords. And so, but then it's like, I'm hearing I'm falling in love. I'm hearing I'm falling in love again. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Cups. Like, then there was the mirroring experience. So it's like, it's very interesting because I'm seeing someone is trying not to identify with someone like but because through the lens of what is happening physically when they interact with this person, it is polarizing for them, like, because maybe they feel like the timing is not right. So it's like, but then when they keep seeing them, maybe even into the dream state, maybe in these different reflections, refractions of perspective of light and, you know, shadow, I'm here as well. Like maybe this person's energy keeps reappearing in different forms. Take it as you will. 9 of Cups, whatever it is, it's like there's something building here, and in those experiences it's very kind of troubling and maybe even tragic because it's like, but I'm not with them, like it's like, it's that feeling of like, I made the decision not to love again. I'm hearing that, but then it's like you keep seeing this person, you keep kind of falling in love with them, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there's something that is dismissive at the same time though appreciative. And it's confusing for someone with the 9 of Cups. But this is, I don't feel like this is it may not be consciously owned as a mantra. Like, if someone were to ask this person, like, what's going on, bro, with the whole thing? Like, why'd you slow down? Why'd you slow the car down? I'm seeing, yeah, let's clear it. Like, someone is wondering why someone didn't even call someone back. Like, they got a different tricky situation on their hands that they are sort of trying to figure out when it comes to this, like, but in a logical way. So, but they realize that they are holding, I'm hearing an umbrella. I'm hearing in their hand for the deeper understanding of it all. Interesting. I'm not sure. Like, this is a very intuitive person and people. I'm hearing that with the 9 of Cups and the Ace. It could be, yeah. So for a number of you, you're dealing with, okay, let's say it like this, okay? I believe in it. This is my personal opinion. I feel like whoever you sort of come into contact with, there is a soulmate connection on some level. Soulmate doesn't mean like, oh, we're like forever. Forevermore. What's that song? Whoa, no, okay. But everybody is a teacher. What are soulmates, right? So, well, let's clear it. In some way, we are reflecting each other. Some soulmates are very, very strong soulmates. I feel like in the way of saying, they reflect really big parts of the galaxies in our mind. I'm hearing those with the Nine of Cups. Like, there are people who pressure us, I'm hearing as well, to understand ourselves, from these different vantage points. Some, which may be more, I'm hearing indistinguishable from the others. Interesting. Let's clear it. Nine of Cups upright. So listen, for a number of you, it's interesting because there is something maybe you're picking up on, and I'm seeing it as almost, humans are very intelligent. They pick up on when things are, even people who say, well, I'm not intuitive and I don't believe in energy and blah, blah, blah. No judgment, but all right. Yeah, all right. By the way, this came through in the Libra reading. Feel free to check that reading out. It's going to be interesting. Those who have a lot of Libra in the chart here with this Jupiter and Pisces series, it's like there's going to be some sort of something's become so clear. Like, okay, anyways, Nine of Cups upright. Like, it's classic, like, I don't believe in love, and, like, this person, like, falls in love, something like this. They meet someone, they're like, holy fuck, I'm in love, freaking shit, I fell in love, sort of feeling. It's, like, the experience that proves something, like, sort of wrong. Now, Temperance of the Nine of Cups, or right, we'll say as well, right, depending on how you see it. Temperance, okay, anyways, Nine of Cups. So it's like, look, I'm seeing, like, people, they can pick up on things, like, on an energetic level, on a frequency level, like, why are we attracted or magnetized to certain places, spaces, people? Why do we behave in certain ways around also certain people? Let's clear it around. People who are highly empathic, they may also take on the energy of others without even knowing it, okay? Like, you could have somebody who's completely empathic, not even really know it until maybe, even years down the line. Let's clear it. Yeah, so there's something that is awakening, and maybe that's what this person feels. So I see it as a sort of chrysalis effect of understanding what the attraction really is. I'm seeing that with the Nine of Cups upright. Okay, and there is this, like, crux, though, with the Nine of Cups upright. It's like, I do feel like I know this, but then it's like, what is the awning? I'm hearing the awning. With the moon here that sits at the top of this card. It's like there's something that needs to be answered. Maybe it is the mutual reflection. 1 second. It's something one second. I'm hearing the distance. I'm seeing the strength card. Somebody needs to communicate. They want to come forward and they want a moment with you. Four of Cups under. Somebody feels they want to confess something. They're like, I want to so I want to tell you, like, this is what it is. Maybe they feel like they have to verbalize it to get the conversation about it, at least, moving forward, because to this point, it's almost like weird. It's like, I have to sort of break the silence. I'm hearing that with the Nine of Cups upright. Like, maybe someone feels like they need to bring it out, in a more, like, even obvious way. Because with the Nine of Cups, we're seeing a lot of water energy. We're seeing a lot of fantasy. Like, I'm under the covers, dreaming of you. Like, what's that song? Is it by Selena? Like, something like, I'm up at night, dreaming on a shooting star or something like this. I'm up at night, dreaming on a star. Wheel of Fortune on the Nine of Cups upright. Yeah, it's like, I'm hearing Saturday, Sunday, like, so possibly for a number of you, there is, something, let's clear it and ground. Somebody wants to even, it's about vulnerability. With the sun in reverse at the base of the bottom of Temperance bright, but the bottom of the Temperance card. So again, the sun is in reverse at the base of the Temperance card bright. It's all about, like, the answer to the disillusionment. I'm hearing that as well. Like, the dispelling of the illusion is the accessing of the emotion. I'm hearing that as well. Like, itself. Like, I'm seeing that there is an emotion that needs, it's like, there's something that is held, okay? Yeah, it's like, almost like, I don't want to show you what I'm feeling first, but it's like, but then you feel it too, so it's like, okay, so then what's that about? Let's go a little deeper here with that. It's possibly Six of Cups upright, 3 of Cups upright, 5 of Cups upright. This is so funny. Well, it's interesting because we keep seeing the Son of Wands upright, which is, I'm hearing it's a tricky energy to manifest in relation to the Nine of Cups, because on one hand, it's like the Nine of Cups is so deep. Son of Wands is, I don't want to say trivial, but it's like, I tricked myself. I'm hearing even like to do this, I'm hearing to get here. It's like, how do I say this? It's a really impulsive energy. It's a very physical energy. It's a sort of flirty energy, can be fast moving, sort of, it's kind of, hey, I'm into you, let's do this. Like, it's kind of without prompt. I'm hearing that with the Son of Wands upright. Like, I just say it the way I feel it. I'm hearing those with the Son of Wands upright. Foreshadowing. I'm hearing that. Okay, so someone is really freaking out. They're like, I feel like I don't know if it would be like good enough. I'm hearing that as well. If it would be the way that I expect it. So this is someone's reality that is being polarized. I'm seeing that with the 9. I'm talking about someone who has met someone in 3D multiple times. Maybe they run into them in public. They've had a bona fide conversation more than 5 times. I'm hearing that. Okay, they've actually gone back and forth and had a convo. Okay, like the real, I'm talking in 3D. I know we got a lot of dimensions at play, but what I'm talking, and we got a lot of dimensions, but in 3D with the Son of Wands upright and the 9 of Cups upright, we're talking, and the 7 of Wands, yeah, at the base of the 9 of Wands upright, like someone is thinking even back on their behaviors in the past. Like, let's say it like this, they're feeling, let's clear it, that it's almost impossible to manifest this. They're thinking the level of intensity that I feel is almost impossible in relation to the last person I said this to. Oh, let's clear it 1 second. The last person I pleased myself with. Okay, hold on. So it's like, it's really like suddenly someone feels like they've discovered like a new kind of love and they don't know how this thing works. Like, it's like another level or layer. Let's clear it. Maybe it's just on an intuitive level yet again. Maybe it's, it's like I just feel like holding myself back, like when they're around this person, and it could just be divine timing. It's like it's just not right yet. Again, I'm talking in 3D. I'm not talking like you haven't talked to this person, and you know what I'm saying. So, okay, like I mean like 3D talking. I'm not talking like, I don't know. Just okay. Son of Pentacles in reverse, looking in the future, love and lights, everybody here. I don't know. And you always have to interpret it in your way. 8 of Cups in reverse. I'm just feeling guided to communicate that though. 4 of Pentacles upright. Like, so there is something that someone they're feeling freaked out about. They're thinking like, is it possible? Like, how would it work out? So yeah, well, they're thinking, would it work out? Mother Swords upright. But maybe they even realize like, it's that moment you're like, I really want to ask this question, but I know it doesn't have an answer. I'm hearing like, that's not the right question to ask even, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's clear it. It's like a kind of, so what is this? Is this a matter of timing? Chariot upright. It's like weird because I'm seeing someone feels like they're got these signs from the universe. For some of you, maybe this is a project. So, yeah, it's like you feel like you have some calling, like you want to communicate, maybe even about something to someone or about some, and you feel maybe on one hand you're like, well, it's weird, but then on the other you're like, but I feel like I want to communicate what I'm feeling to them. Let's clear it. So I'm hearing want to meet. I'm hearing that Son of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess. So for a number of you, possibly someone feels like, again, I keep hearing like it's impossible, but they know it's not. I don't know. With the 4 of Pentacles upright, it's like this is something that they manifest. So maybe they feel like it's almost like there is something that it's like I don't want to plant the seed in the garden yet. Like I feel like we've got different soil. Okay, that's on its way. Like that's even like going to be more conducive for like what we want to build here. Death card in reverse. I'm hearing somebody has children. Somebody feels really creeped out even by, so it isn't maybe a physical thing. Let's clear it. It's maybe though both energetic and physical. There is even an activation maybe like when they're around this person, they're scared of maybe of that. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, whenever I'm around her, like, I feel, like, weird, and, you know, somebody just feels, like, all tingly. I'm hearing that as well, like, they can't talk. I don't know, let's clear it. Or they have the fear of them. No, but they were, yeah, it's like they've hung out with them before, in 3D. I'm saying in 3D, and there is something, like, it's like, I don't want to say they're traumatized, like, they had a bad experience here, but it's like, I just don't want to, have bad table manners. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. But there is something, like, deeper than this that maybe they feel intuitively they need to talk about, but so, I feel like that, but okay, one second. You know, this might be the kind of thing where it's like, you feel like, oh, it's just me feeling this, like, in the way of saying, I'm just the one who feels weird or dorky, but it's like, you never know. Maybe this person's feeling dorky as well. I'm, again, talking about people. This is, I'm not talking, oh, God. We're talking about, like, this is either you with you, or, I don't want to have to say what this is, right, for who, but the Hermit, let's clear it. So maybe someone's having an experience that's weird, they feel it's weird, and they don't want to, it's like, if they were to come out with this, it would be like, a lot of people may look at them a little strangely, or, so it's like, okay, so they feel like it's awkward, maybe, but it's... So what is what, Virgo? Let's pull a few more cards here. 6 of Wands in reverse. Someone wants to figure something out. They're stuck on figuring it out. They don't want to talk until they figured it out. It's like, so in the meantime, like, she's going to be unbuttoning the bands. They could be, again, like, I'm here, a manager, somebody works maybe with this or something. They really want to work on they want to collaborate, maybe. Anyways, she's going to unbutton the pants of another man. Like, this is what it's going to come to, like, in a physical way. We are seeing that the storyline continues and goes on and evolves. Okay. And so this is what it is. Like, I'm seeing maybe even there is, like, a moment of ultimatum as someone feels it, because they realize that this is the crux, and that it is something that is a crux, and until it is just, like, spoken about, even if it is just as a crux, it's like, it will just continue to be just a talk. And not even with that person, I'm hearing that possibly. Again, maybe this is like, let's clear it. Some of you are even timing out astrologically, and you're working with your guides on this. And for those of you who are into energy work and you have a project on the back burner here, I'm hearing that. I'm seeing that you know that this is something that you are guided through. And if you feel like, oh, sometimes I'm seeing someone feels a little freaked out, like I'm losing time, but they realize they're not really losing time. Temperance upright. Fear is a human emotion, right? Possibly. That's maybe even maybe they're trying to even teach someone something. They're talking to someone, trying to feel like, okay, I shouldn't feel bad. They're even like talking to I'm hearing a manager, or they're talking to a trainer about this. They're trying to give them like advice, like, don't get so tripped out about the timing part. Like, it's not about time, like, it's just about, like, talking, at least. I'm hearing that. Maybe that's what someone's guide is, like, encouraging someone to do. Like, you know, I mean, so it does come down to talking. Someone's intimidated. They feel like, I don't know, people are watching them from all angles. They feel like they don't know what's up. Too many people may be involved in this even. It's like people know about it, but then they don't. It's like they're worried. Maybe someone here is famous and they get like freaked out about dating people because it can become a whole thing, like, possibly. But then who's going to eat the bread and butter on the table? It's like right there, just sitting there like that. And until we get through that, it's like, if we can't get through the bread and butter in the discussion, like, how are we going to get to the rest of the meal and, like, feel like we we're good with each other. Like, I'm saying, if you don't feel like comfortable eating bread and butter in front of someone, I'm just hearing, or like with someone, it's like someone's avoiding the bread and butter basket. It's like, I know, like, then how can we, like, maybe that's what someone's feeling. Now, I'm not saying anything is possible or not, right? Of course, this is about you. You, again, look at it in your situation, see what you resonate with. But it's like, do I want this? Like, maybe someone comes down to realizing, like, what do I have to lose? Like, what am I holding back, right? It's a little bit ironic. It's like, so you're gonna not even, like, entertain the idea of what may be because you don't know what may be yet. It's like, I want to have all options, like, let's clear it, figure it out. Like, so this is not realistic. I'm hearing that. That's what someone's telling somebody. And they may be encouraging them to maybe even, like, actually talk to the person directly that they feel that this is going on with. It's like, otherwise, you know, it's just gonna, the energy will remanifest and it's gonna become more confusing. Like, possibly. Son of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance upright. And maybe this is even like someone is turning their back from this, possibly, again. They are, you know, they're not really, and this can be an energy or a frequency. It's like, it's not going to manifest. This is the physical manifestation of this. I'm seeing someone, even though actually turning their back, like they're maybe trying to like tell this person, hey, and this can be like someone just overthinker. I'm hearing that as well with the Hermit, possibly. Or they have a Mars in Virgo, let's clear it. Or in an earth sign, I'm hearing that as well. And it could be, they could also be a workaholic big time. Yep, this is for a number of you. Somebody is like, maybe they feel like they're losing time even to have children with someone. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing plan, Chariot upright, Mother of Swords upright. Ooh, feelings of pressure on the left finger, let's clear that. Someone's like, I need to just, just hand her a hot nugget and see if she's gonna if I'm the right one and she's gonna choose. It's like, I'm seeing someone's even, the camera just turns off right there. Like, this is like on the set of like The Bachelor. I'm seeing this, like, it's like they're filming them backstage, like your last words before like she chooses like the man in the rose. It's like, it cuts like before they can really even like discuss anything that they're actually feeling like. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the point is to realize that maybe that's even like it could be a metaphor, like a spirit guide, or so the universe is kind of giving signs like they're not getting hotter here. Like, they're not gonna get more attracted to the dissonance. I'm hearing that as well. The distance. So maybe, well, it could be a metaphor again. Somebody maybe feels like, well, I'm just getting farther and farther away from her. I'm just avoiding actually directly handling the situation. And they realize they're getting colder and colder. And that this person is also not really reacting to certain behaviors. I'm hearing that as well anymore. And this came through the Libra reading. Go check out the Libra reading if you feel like this is a concept that resonates with you. By the way, if it is, if you're resonating with this reading, then please hit the like, because it's so cool. I love to see the like if you feel guided, of course. It's just, because we don't have comments as well, the last thing left is really the likes. And so it's always cool to see, if people are resonating with the reading and whatnot. But if you feel guided, Ace of Cups upright, Seven of Cups in reverse, like, so someone maybe even was like, kind of just, is that feeling when you feel like you're just not hitting it home, like you're just really shy, like you just have not been able to really, say it with the oomph that you wanted to, like, and with which you wanted to in the past, like, and so that is maybe what's building up. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of an illusion. It's like, is it really this? Is it really this that you feel the resistance with? Or is it like, the process of addressing it altogether? And that could be from past lives again. So I'm hearing like gates closing and opening. Let's clear it. Oh, iron. It's like someone felt like, it's like every time, like I was never had the chance to hit the bat with the ball. It's like, then it's like that itself maybe is fueling this. And I'm hearing runner chaser. If you think of it even conceptually with the Temperance card and the Hangman, it's like, what is building in that moment? And this could be you with yourself. This can be your own healing journey. It's like the challenge that I experience in realizing that I'm not attracted to this and that this is not what I want has been fueling my renegotiation with my higher self when it comes to what I wish to experience as a human. I'm hearing in my body. Wow, let's clear it at this time. In so-called space. Okay, like, it's interesting with the Hangman and you actually the High Priestess as well. Yeah, so for a number of you, maybe someone is just really helping. Maybe they are a guide. Maybe you're talking even to a past life regressionist or as a hypnosis session. Like, let's clear it. yeah, there's something like you have been talking about wanting to understand, like, what is this? Let's clear it. And maybe this is something someone realizes, yeah, you know, I don't want to just come out and talk about, like, they even really respect this person. Like, I don't want to just treat this like it's like, you know, this is what I'm getting. Somebody is speechless. It's not even like, I don't even know what to say. It's like, they're just speechless. It's like something breaks down. It's like communication shuts down, like when they're around this person, possibly. So they realize that the field I'm hearing is fair play. Like, no, this is super confused. This is like super, it's like, I'm seeing someone who feels like they are madly in love. There are madly in love, is that what you just said? It's like they don't even know, they don't know how to identify themselves in this feeling. It's like they don't want to call it out even. It's like, well, there are so many options. I don't know, like, if I should choose the one. It's like, you know, the irony of that is just interesting. Like, it's like, well, do you know the run? It's like, yeah. It's like, are you running from her? It's like, I don't know. Like, someone knows that they're either running or chasing on some level, but it's like, they're not maybe directly forthcoming with that future ideal. Like, in other words, if they clearly acknowledge, like, what they really wanted with this person, so maybe that's a resistant point of, like, what the deepest desire is, like, on the soul deep level. Maybe that is that point of, you know, the fact that I'm not being emotionally honest with myself or my higher self or with this person, or coming out and saying, hey, I really want to create this and I feel like I have a lot of potential for this project, or this is my potential, you know, whatever it is. Like, maybe that's the point, like, because they know that it would be that profound. I'm hearing that of a manifestation with the Ten of Pentacles upright, Moon upright, Three of Pentacles upright, and the Father of Cups upright. And it's like, but there is a contextual thing. Let's clear it. So something needs to clear out with the Moon, definitely, and the Ten of Pentacles. It is a matter of Ascension, Two Pentacles, and this is maybe just an experience or a situation that is helping. Well, you know, it's helping further that process. But that doesn't mean it's easy, and it may feel like love, but it is definitely proving something. I'm hearing that as well with the Ten of Pentacles upright. It's like I'm seeing pressure that builds, but it like leads to a point of creation, even if it is of understanding. Like I created my life. I'm hearing that from this experience. Wow. I'm hearing sit down. I'm hearing that with the Father of Swords. There's a Four of Cups on the ground right there. Yeah. So someone feels maybe even like they need to be ready to access this level of intensity that they feel in this experience. And they know that. So again, with the Moon, on some level, they know that. Like, you know, it's like the animal who doesn't want to go to the vet because they just know, they feel, I don't want to go to the vet. Like, you know, they are avoiding the vet. It's like, it's something like this. High Priest is like, they just, but it's not that they do not want, okay, like, High Priestess Death card, sandwiching the Eight of Swords upright. So it may be a shared mantra, shadow. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing it's just a momentary period of idleness. I'm hearing that Death card upright. I found my heart and the space for you in it. Wow. But I have not seen myself given the same back. So I will remain at the time and place for you to call me back at it. Like, wait, hold on. Hold on, horsey. I'm hearing that with the Death card. You got the Hangman leading you out. Let's clear it. And the Chariot, you have every major arcana related to every water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You actually also have the Moon. You have both cards of Scorpio. You have both cards of Pisces. You have the card of, actually, we'll say the Moon is also kind of Cancer, but the Chariot is Cancer. You have both cards that may be remotely related to Cancer. you have all major arcana related water signs here. To say it in the way that it is something that you maybe feel, let's clear it, is something that is just, let's clear it. For a number of you may be dealing, yeah, it's a lot. I'm hearing it's emotional. I'm hearing that. The Hermit here also relating to Virgo, like, to remind us that it's a Virgo reading. Hey, it's just Virgo, I'm still here. It's like, I'm seeing even like a friend who's like, they feel like, I don't know, like, they're watching their friend on the date. It was supposed to be them hanging out with their friend, but like now it's like all them and them. Let's clear it. It's like, that could be a metaphor, but there's just something that maybe you feel, yeah, it's like, yeah, I can't resist it. Like, I tried to act like cool, like, I don't care, and that I am like cooler than you two at that, and maybe for a number of you, and this could be them with themselves, but then I realized like I'm nothing but murky water at that point, and I'm not even deep at that. Let's clear it. So someone needs to realize that they're not possibly feeling fulfilled emotionally. Otherwise, like, you cannot prove to someone that they are not pursuing what they want, right? Like, ever. That's not like anyone's place to be like, you're not doing what's right for you, possibly, right? This is maybe also what's coming through. Maybe you're listening to some kind of like video thing or about twin flames. I'm hearing this as well with the High Priestess, and it's like, you can't force them to like be your twin flame or realize that, blah blah blah, or even people in the environment. Okay, it was like, well, we need them to ascend for us to ascend. I'm hearing Egypt here so strongly. Take it as you will. Let's clear. I'm hearing eyes. Now it's like, yeah, well, no. So it comes down to like one's truth with their higher self, and that is their relationship that develops in many ways. And if it is truly, let's say, a very strong soulmate connection, I'm hearing twin flame, that could be metaphor as well for, you know, take it as you will, then it would be a very significant reflection of that relationship they hold with the higher self. So in other words, somebody has to be in a twin flame connection with themselves first before they, in a healthy one, the one, well, what is healthy and what is a healthy one, but one that has been almost like proven to themselves. I'm hearing shock proof. It's like, they have to be ready and already in a relationship that is really strong with themselves before they can manifest that same relationship with another. And it's an example, right? It's like the relationships that we are in with others is a pattern of truly the relationship with ourselves. So it's like what you're experiencing with another is not really like, you know, him or me or them or I. It's like, this is my life through my lens, but with this person in their higher self. Interesting. In their higher self, like storytelling. I'm hearing that as well. Stage. On the stage with their higher self. So it's like, so this for a number of you is a matter of timing. It is related to ascension. This is for a number of you hearing this. For a number of you, this is something that we are timing, but it's like we are not because in a way, because we're not timing it, but we feel that there is something that is holding us back from manifesting this with the Two of Pentacles upright and the Ten of Pentacles upright and the High Priestess upright. And it's just like the feeling of like knowing in your heart that maybe you're not ready to have a certain experience with someone, and you just like, you actually pulled yourself away from having this experience. Like you said to yourself, I have to take a break from this. Like I can't do this anymore. Even though maybe somebody knows like it's a really strong experience, but there's just something like, it's just something. I'm seeing like even animals who can feel when like an earthquake is to arise, you know, it's like they can just feel it, like it's a reaction thing, but it's not like they're like in, you know, latest news, you know, in the bird feeder nest, like I don't know, let's clear. It's like, no, birds, like they just like feel weird. I think it is, right? They feel different, like more flighty around right before an earthquake hits. So it's like, you know, for a number of you, maybe there's something that, you know, don't feel, well, I don't know everybody's situation, but maybe someone, yeah, I don't know everybody's situation as a general reading, but there is maybe something that someone feels pressure with. They're like, well, I have to own the mantra. And it's like, so no, you don't, let's clear it. I'm hearing doom. Maybe somebody is quite cynical with the Death card, right? Let's clear. I'm seeing green, like water. It's like kind of mossy, murky. It's like, you don't need to know like what the audition is for. Sometimes they will cast you for a different role. The important thing is that you're honest and that you are who you really are. Because otherwise, you will get cast for a role that you don't really want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's clear. It's like, you want to be, like, your true self. Like, that's the most important thing. You don't want to, like, hike up your resume to qualify you for a position that you don't actually want to take on, right? It's like, let's clear it. Like, you don't want to also, like, pretend like you understand what's going on. It's like, maybe for a number of you, you realize that it is a matter of honesty. And maybe someone is just feeling intimidated by having a really honest conversation here with the Mother of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles upright, because there are things maybe that would need to be let go of. It's not something that, if that's the case, they're not aware of what these things are. It's like just in the back of their mind. Like, this is even karmic. Like, there might be other people involved in this soul contract. It's like they're still involved. I don't know, something like this. It could be relatives. It could be something they're involved with monetarily, financially. It's like, it's just that feeling. Like, oh, of course it couldn't happen then. Like, in retrospect, you look back, you're like, oh, like, it could have only happened now. Like, at that point, that was there, this was there. Like, we couldn't have moved a new furniture into the house. Like, we had all this old stuff in there. You know, it's like something like this. Like, in retrospect, like, let's clear it. Yeah, there's something that needs to be maybe, like, released or removed before it can be sort of also reimagined, reawakened, and refreshed with the Hangman. Let's clear it. And the High Priestess upright. So I'm seeing, like, spring flower. Like, I'm seeing a spring flower that's blooming. It's like, you know, it's never that it's there or it's not, we're losing it, or we've won it, okay? It's like, what is meant to be already is. It's just the moment in which we appropriate it. I'm hearing that as well. Wow, very interesting. It's the moment at which we are appreciating our healing journey. I'm hearing in observing it. So there is something that you do want to create. I'm hearing maybe it's a project, and this is a question of timing someone's very concerned about. Maybe it's related to the concept of fertility with the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles, and like someone maybe just feels like, for some reason, like in the back of my mind, like, I just feel like I need to wait on this, even though, like, oh, society says, or all logic says that, you know, you shouldn't wait for, you know, these types of things. It's like, yeah, it's like, have kids past XYZ age. It's like, but it's like, no, like, let's clear it. Yeah, it's like, so there's something that maybe even you are, so you have to be really maybe firm with your personal journey, even when it comes to, like, well, I feel like I need to heal this part of myself before I take it. And maybe for a number of you, you do kind of course, on a deeper level, I feel someone here feels like, yeah, this is understood. Like, let's clear it. To have the Moon and the Death card and the hybrid, and even just this connection, like, you're very, possibly somebody here is very intuitive. Like, in some way, possibly you feel, and remember, this is a general reading, but you do feel something here. And I'm seeing that somebody does want to put pressure on the unraveling and understanding of it. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Love a light too. We're going to get into the extended via link in the buy box below and members, and I'll see you there.